The outside of this 19th century home is structurally sound and in good condition. However, they say the inside of the home is quite deplorable after years of neglect. With his sister, Nevaeh, the two were playing when a man walking his dog. An Indian Lake community just legalized golf carts. Coming up, what it means: dig it up, truck it out, and protect our water is the message. DuPont Pioneer studies genetically modified seeds here in Urbana. A piece of red, white, and blue ribbon symbolizing the American flag. But just one telephone pole over, the piece of red, white, and blue ribbon is missing. This is not an uncommon scene around Christiansburg right now. While most people were opening presents or making their traditional Christmas breakfast this morning, you have to ring an intercom button here on the wall. The receptionist sees who it is through a video. However, they can be ruined by eggs or a single stroke of paint. I spoke briefly today to a 10-year-old girl who lives at this home, and she told me she lost her first baby blanket, her first Christmas tree, and her mother's new car in this garage fire. Dale Dickerson's garage was set on fire first. About midnight, a neighbor pounded at his door.
Said, you know, your garage is on fire. And went out, and it was billowing smoke.
He lost toys passed down from his father and other family heirlooms.
Mostly it's sentimental stuff that was destroyed.
Dickerson watched as crews saved what they could, and finally he went back inside his home.
And all of a sudden we're hearing the fire trucks going back through. Less than half an hour later,
a neighbor just a few homes down also lost their garage to a fire. The family didn't want to go on camera, but said they lost a car and many mementos.
I think it was pretty random the way they did it.
I was just in total shock.
Michelle Ragland has lived in the area her whole life and says it's changed a lot.
It's very scary. I have two children that live at home. My 7-year-old is devastated because I won't let him out from in front of our house now.
Police wouldn't comment if the fires are connected to the recent shooting. Firefighters say the garages were lit on purpose.
In this case, they were kind of brazen. They actually went into backyards to get access to the garages.
Investigators say they do believe these two garage fires are related and say they're offering a reward to anyone with information that leads to an arrest. Reporting in Springfield, Brian Bondus, News Center 7. And the boy's grandfather, Brian Hartline, told me today when he visited his grandson in the hospital, he saw bruises from head to toe and believes the abuse went on for several days, if not longer.
A lot of crying, a lot of holding my daughter.
Brian Hartline and the boy's mother, Stephanie Hartline, said their time with Michael Barton was cut short.
Not a day that goes by that I won't think about Michael.
911, what is your emergency?
Medics responded here to the Heritage Court Apartments Monday. The 911 call says Michael wasn't breathing and didn't have a heartbeat. Medics revived the child, but he died in the hospital early Wednesday.
The poor boy was beat to death. There's no other way to say it.
The boy's father, Anthony Barton, remains in the Logan County Jail on child endangering charges. Bellefontaine police say he's responsible for the boy's injuries and may face additional charges. Prosecutors have said the boy was beaten with a rod from blinds.
We love that child, and nobody should ever have to go through anything like he did.
Joanne Board and her daughter helped raise Michael. They told me he liked fishing and talked a lot about what he wanted to be when he grew up.
He wanted to be a cop so bad. That's the good memories we have of him.
And just minutes ago, the Bellefontaine police chief told me that Anthony Barton has been charged with felonious assault. I also learned today he has a criminal history. He's been charged with domestic violence 2 times in the last 4 years. Reporting